Go ahead. This is Brendan's first game he ever coded.
Yes. Yeah. Of course, you have all the sprite variables and other variables like level number and stuff. Player, all of the platforms, 5 normal ones, 4 bouncy. I swapped the following platforms because I couldn't figure out how they worked. And starting platform, ending platform, and complete star. Draw loop, pretty simple. Draw sprites, player animations. All of this will be explained later. Is essentially this whole area is like everything made to move and such, and be able to be moved and such. So everything here, like all of these green blocks, are all different things that are. These are all functions.
Okay.
So all the functions are made down here. Here is the background, and it also makes the title visible only when you're on the title screen, and also makes the background change depending on what level you're on. Use sprite updates, or, well, specifically player animation updates, where essentially changes what the player looks like and what they do based on what keys are being pressed down. It doesn't actually make them move, it just detects what thing is happening and then sets the animation accordingly. Here is essentially what happens when you complete the level. If you touch the star, which is the end of the level goes up 1, and all of the player goes back to its original state, and it resets all of the velocities. Gravity is very simple, essentially. Makes the player go increasingly down if not touching a platform. Use player controls. If up arrow, Y velocity goes down, which makes it jump up for some odd reason. If you press the right arrow, you go right, left arrow left, and if you're not doing anything, player.velocity x equals 0. And essentially, this is what Bouncify is what makes the blue platforms bounce you. So essentially, if player is touching bouncy platforms, player velocity y equals -4. It's pretty simple. Here is a much more difficult version of me trying to get the red platforms to work. I didn't end up succeeding. So we're just going to move on. Right, here's all the levels. This is essentially plotting where each of the platforms is going to be and making text appear whenever you're on that level. So level 1's there, 2 there, 3 there, 4 there, 5 there, 6, 7, 8, no, hold up. 7 is that, 8, 9, 10, and then completing screen. And then we have startup. Essentially, if you're on the title screen and you press space, you move on to level 1. Here is how I made each separate platform rotate individually, because you cannot do it as a group. It's infuriating. Then you have the respawn thing, which essentially if player.y goes too far down, it sets you back to the original state. Here are all the groups: normal platform group, bounce, a platform group, and scrapped falling platform group. But yeah, now it's time to play. Press space to start. Oh yeah, I should probably check the animations tab. These are all the animations I made. That's the still walking animation. Still animation. These are scrap jumping animations. I couldn't get them to work. They're fun. Of course, going the other way. Green platform. Bouncy platform. Well, it's supposed to be the falling platform. Completing star. First background. Second background. Third background. Title. Starting platform. Ending platform. Let's actually play the game now. So, yep, it's the first level. Yep. Cat's here. He's jumping and moving stuff. Woo. Woo. Alright, here is level 2. and go through the platform because that's a bug that could be able to fix, and now it's a feature. Whee! Back and forth. Jump to this side, go up, whee! This side, go up, whee! This side, just go immediately to the end platform, and scene change. Now we get introduced to the bouncy blue platforms. So, you do this is boing, and then jump to the end. Here are some extra platforms to go bounce back on. Woo, 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 woo. Here's another one. This one's fun. Woo. Woo. Okay. Now, we get the leap of faith level with the new background. Even newer one. Whee! A spinning platform, which you have to navigate around. It'll be difficult. Boom. Bouncing. It's kind of hard to see the blue platform on the phone screen, but you get it. Whoa, crap. Hold on, there we go. This is the final challenge with all sorts of things. Ooh. Okay, I'm in the safety platform. And boom, I am a winner.
Well done, son.
Yeah, it's nothing crazy, but frankly, I didn't expect it to be. And it's a platformer, and platformers are surprisingly difficult to code, just like the basics of movement. And especially, I had a lot of trouble getting all the animations to work when they were supposed to, and making sure all of the platforms are at the right spots, so this is possible, but it's not too easy. It's difficult, but I think it ended decently. I did have to scrap a few things like the jumping animation and the red platforms and so on and so forth, but I think it ended up well.